Greg
Greg.
Wolf's office?
Greg, this is Sherry.
Sherry.
Hey, well, Snowpud called me, and well, anyway, they were calling. They were saying, well, you know, just to let you know that your guy, y'all haven't read our contract, or you've sent us an EEI, and we don't know if we want to do an EEI, and so on and so forth. And so I just kind of like said, well, and I think their contract. I mean, I haven't seen it, but apparently it's pretty much based on the WSPP.
Yeah.
And
that's
so I
probably...
said. And I said, look, guys, we typically don't do long-term transactions under that, and there's some key reasons why the EEI is better. And so I said, can I just send you the key distinctions? And he said, yeah, he'd like to see it. And I said, look, send me your contract, and let me look through it, and I can quickly see what the differences are. And, you know, if it comes down to it, I mean, maybe we could do it under the WSCP. I said, but we'd need to make amendments to it. I said, because I said, honestly, I just can't see a way that we would transact this long under the WSPP. And he was, you know, he was fair enough, and he said he would really like to see the differences because he doesn't really know much about the EEI. So
yeah.
I'm going to send him that now, and I told him I'll take a look, and we're going to talk first thing in the morning. And he said that they think they're going to decide around noon tomorrow or 12:30 who gets the transaction.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's fair enough. I mean, don't you think? I mean, I don't want to tank the deal, but they've got to realize that the WSPP does need improvement, and that there are some very weak points.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's cool. I mean,
Or should I talk to Tracy, or has credit approved this? I haven't even asked that.
She said, give me a name and number. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, come on, it's important. I mean, it's a long-term deal.
Isn't
it? How long? What is it, for 06, or what was it? You didn't get credit approval on
Through 08. No, we never do that.
Greg?
What?
Are you serious?
No, she just came over and said, give me a number of somebody to talk to. And so, you know, I didn't...
I can't believe this is you I'm talking to.
Public utility district. They're buying it for load. They have the right to pass on rates. They're going to have authorization to buy the power. She knows. She's known for a couple of days. She just came over here and said, am I supposed to talk to somebody at Snohomish? So, yeah, she needs to. I'll tell her to get the credit terms to you. Come on, man. You're making me feel bad.
You're a vice president. I'm not believing this.
Well, these people, you know how many times my phone rings a day and people just want prices and we go through this? I mean, you know, when the thing gets real, when they say they really want to transact, you know, we'll get all this stuff in line. But we could be spending a lot of time on a bunch of people that ain't going to transact right now. So,
okay.
All right. So I'll get Tracy. I'll call that Karen. She said.
Yeah, and Karen was actually in the room when I was talking to Eric, and so she listened to this.
Okay, good. Well, if you want to call that attorney back and just say, hey, who would our credit person talk to, just to kind of get comfort. But I don't know why. I mean.
But it just seems to me, don't you think the fact that they're making such an effort to call me twice and looking at my documents that we must be a counterparty they want to transact with? I mean, or
yes.
No?
Yes. The fact that they changed their process, they're calling you.
Yeah. They're calling me.
Yeah. So anyway, let me. Do you have the attorney's number? And maybe, you know what? Since you've kind of talked to the attorney a couple of times, do you mind calling him and just, because what Tracy was saying is, who do I call over there? And I don't want her to necessarily call Karen. I mean, if that's who the contact is, then maybe we'll have to do that. But I don't want to give them the sense that we feel like they're going to do a deal with us. All right? Because if they think we're...
Well, then why don't we just hang off? I mean...
No.
Okay.
I mean, this is all about price, all right?
Okay.
I mean, she went out of her way to say that you and others, you know, and kind of make it sound like there's somebody else there. I don't think there is. But I don't want to... If they know that we know that they don't have many options, they may just say, I don't like this deal.
Okay.
So I'd kind of like to, if you can just call that attorney back. And
is there a credit person that...
Yeah, just say, and just from you know, if you were going to send him the EEI or tell him we sent the EEI but it didn't have any credit terms in it, who would our credit person talk to?
Okay.
And I don't know, who do we talk to at public utility districts? They generally don't have credit people, do they?
Yeah.
They have CFOs, I guess.
Okay. All right. If we were, it sounds so bizarre. Okay, if we were going to talk to somebody, who would we?
No, just tell them that the EEI we sent didn't have any credit terms, and you know, one of the things we wanted to shore up, you know, if we are going to be, you know, on some sort of short list, make it sound like we're in a competitive process.
Okay.
Or just who have others been talking to, you know, or some shit like that, you know. It's all lies. It's all how well you can weave these lies together, Sherry. All right, so
I feel like I'm being corrupted now.
No.
Okay.
It's marketing.
Okay.
It's not as bad as trading.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. I'll do it. Thank you. And I guess I'll email the person's name and number to you and Tracy. That way you can follow up with her.
Okay.
All righty.
Great.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.